Hello.
Welcome to today's class. In today's class, we are going to be looking at a club activity, conditionals in Minecraft, voyage, aquatics. Now, this class is going to be an interesting one. This set of puzzles will work to solidify and build on the knowledge of loops and introduce conditionals. So, in this puzzles, we are going to be looking at conditionals. But before then, we need to look at something called Minecraft. What is Minecraft?
Minecraft. A Minecraft is a game of cubes. In Minecraft, the trees, the houses, and everything in it are made of cubes. And in this Minecraft, we are going to be looking at two characters, Steve and Alex. Now, how would you program a robot to respond to anything you do? Like when you have a wall or a chair. Now, if you want to move towards a chair, you have to tell the robot that if there's a chair, you have to give the conditions of if there's a chair, turn left, else move forward. Or if there's a wall, hit the wall. There are so many conditions that are going to be given in computer language, and these conditions help the program to function properly. Like if there is going to rain, I will carry an umbrella. Else, I will carry a sunglass. Conditions is something that a program checks to see if it is true before allowing an action. Conditions is seen as something that the program has to check to see if it is true before allowing an action. If it is true, an action is allowed. But if it is not true, other actions are carried out. So before an action is carried out, it needs to check to see if it is true or not. And if it is true, a condition is done. We also look at conditionals. Conditionals are sets of statements that can only run under certain conditions. I will say it again. Conditionals are statements, and these statements can only run under certain conditions. So when there are certain conditions, you need conditionals. Let's look at some overview of
Think
today's
about a day
lesson.
at school or at home. You probably have some rules to follow, right? When you're at school, you likely have a set of classroom rules, like where you can put your belongings, how to line up to go to lunch, or when you can leave the classroom. At home, maybe it's a rule that you have to take your shoes off when you come inside, or you're only allowed to use electronics at a certain time. Computers follow rules too. A computer program runs based on rules written in code by a programmer. It will follow the rules or instructions in the program exactly as they are written. A conditional statement is an if-then statement that allows the computer program to change its path and do something different. If something is true, then something else will happen. Using a condition in your code tells the computer to make an exception to a rule. So a good example of this is a password. As a rule, a computer will not let you log in without the correct password. It's designed this way for security. But an exception to this rule can be made. If you enter the correct password, then you can enter. Conditions like this are all around you. Let's say a rule in your house is that on a school day, you can only use electronics for a certain amount of time. But what if your school building is closed and you have to do class online? Then an exception to this rule must be made. If school is online, then you can spend more time on electronics.
Now, let's listen to an overview of today's lesson, conditionals in Minecraft, voyage aquatics. And when we're done, we'll move straight to the code studio to complete our levels.
Hello, you're just in time. Welcome to the Voyage Aquatic. I'm about to embark on a quest to find hidden underwater treasure, and I'm very glad to have your help. Who knows what we'll encounter along these mysterious waterways? We're meant to meet our first guide somewhere on this dock.
Welcome adventurers! To complete the Voyage Aquatic, you'll need to solve a series of puzzles using code. Here's how it works. Your screen is split into 3 main parts. On the left, you'll see the Minecraft world. The middle area is your toolbox, where you can find coding commands. And on the large area on the right is your workspace. This is where you can start commands to build your program and control your movements. The instructions for each level are at the top of the page. Click the plus sign to change between long and short instructions. Try dragging blocks from the toolbox into the workspace, stacking them, and then click the run button to execute your commands. You might have to try a few times to get it right, and some of the puzzles have more than one solution, so experiment to see what works. If you want to try again, click the reset button to go back where you started. If you need to delete a command, just drag the block from your workspace back into the toolbox. Remember, click run to see what your code looks like in action.
Okay, enough messing around, fellow adventurer. Let's start coding to find some underwater treasure. Great, we've caught a codfish. Did you know if you feed a codfish to a dolphin, the dolphin will guide you to a shipwreck where there may be treasure? We must be getting closer. The next set of puzzles are bound to be trickier, so we better learn some more coding skills. What's this? A cave?
Welcome, adventurers. My name is Squid. I noticed you were using the same set of commands over and over in some of the last puzzles. Must have been a bit tiresome. Do you ever wish you had a way to do something over and over again? Like, washing dishes or brushing your teeth without getting tired or bored?
That would be nice.
Computers are really good at doing the same thing over and over again, using coding loops. When you want your program to do the same instructions many times, you can use a loop. The loop contains instructions with the command to repeat until goal. Once your program starts a repeat until goal loop, it will keep running the instructions inside until it gets to the goal. Try this for yourself. Place the commands you want to repeat inside the repeat until goal block, click run, and watch it go.
Well, that was a little weird. Who knew squids could code? I didn't even think they had fingers. So now we know about loops, let's use them to bag us some more treasure. Wow, another 3 puzzles solved! And we've caught a salmon. Not quite as exciting as piles of gold, but we'll take what we can get. And I have a feeling that Nautilus shell will come in handy later. I wonder what lurks in these ruins. Perhaps another hint. Let's take a look inside.
My name is Nettie, and welcome to my ruins. We make decisions all the time based on conditions. If it looks like rain, then we'll grab an umbrella. If we're hungry, then we'll eat a snack. If we see a creeper, then we run in the opposite direction. Computers make these types of decisions too. They can actually respond to conditions using code. To program a response like this using your code command, select an if path block. Select the drop-down to create the command. For example, if you write the command if path to the right and place turn right inside the conditional, then when Steve reaches an open path to the right, he will always turn right. If there's no opening to the right, he will not turn right. These conditional if commands are helpful when you run code in unpredictable situations, such as mysterious ruins and underwater caves. Try using the if blocks and take your code for a spin.
Wow, Nettie's ruins were awesome. I really got to move out of my parents' house. So what do you think? Are the conditions right for us to complete the final puzzles? Let's give it a go. Congratulations, you did it.
Congratulations.
You did it! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
What a great day. All the treasure hunting led to us to build a Minecraft conduit. Nautilus shells, treasure chests, and I just love the colour of prismarine. And we learned how to code with loops and conditionals.
Speaking of coding, there is one more level to this quest. Are you up for it, adventurers?
It's a free play level, and you can put your coding skills to use and build something incredible.
A place to hide your treasure, an underwater monument, a coral castle? Ah, so many ideas. Try using loops to create a repeat action and conditionals to prepare for all those unpredictable scenarios.
You've certainly proven yourself an intrepid coder by now, and I can't wait to see what you build. And hopefully your adventures with code don't end here. Bon voyage!